The Suns taking on the Hawks. For the Suns, and tonight's video look at perhaps the future of the NBA, but it takes time, we all know, to build.
Kevin, you got to start somewhere, and a lot of these players feel with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Ayton. And they're on the break. Goes up. And Ayton throws it down.
And you got to be cautious around Ayton. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Young. Young is double. Inside, Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Crowder with the ball. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. It's good from long range.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year is a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Bridges for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. Over Paul. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Young inside. Defended by Booker. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shoots from the baseline. Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. And the dunk by Capella.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Suns trail by 3. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Young against Paul. And the wide open shot from Reddish. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Ayton kicks to Paul. Into the lane. In the corner, it's Bridges. Knocks down the 3-ball.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Young looking it over. To the inside. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Paul outside with the drive. score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Young passes to Capella, and stolen by Ayton. To the middle. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Here's Young. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Paul finds Crowder. Stolen by Collins. Here's Young. And stolen by Booker. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Young dishes to Capella. Pass to Reddish. It's Young on the wing. Outside Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Collins a screen on Paul. Bridges against Young. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. Six on the shot clock. Bridges for 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Young against Booker. Down low. Kicks it out to Paul. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now here's Reddish. Defended by Bridges. Collins passes to Young. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
John Collins.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Crowder's got 5 points in the quarter. Crowder's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Young against Paul. Here's Reddish. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Clock at 6. Young passes to Huerter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Suns leading by 3. On the wing, Booker. Paul outside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
For three, Bridges.
High-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish. He's active and versatile, and add in the length, he can cover a lot of distance.
Bridges finds Booker. The three ball. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Nader trains it from 9 feet away. Nader's got his first points of the night.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
Right side, Williams. To the paint. Here's Jang. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Up to Payne. The feed to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
The Hawks trail by 6. And Wright kicks to Williams. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's Wright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Wright throws it down hard.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
McGee, the pass to Payne. Drives to the hoop. No good that time. Good tee by Williams. The Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. He kicks it to Jang. Now, here's Reddish. Payne covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on JaVale McGee.
A strong element to Cam Reddish's game is his counter moves that leave defenders helpless.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Johnson outside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jay Crowder. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader into the 3, the small forward. Williams can't get it to go.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gorgie Dan. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for DeLon Wright. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. The Hawks trail by 4. Young with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Payne dishes to McGee. Shamet on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Young leading the break. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Young outside. And there's the drive. And he hits it to tie the game up. Young's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McGee finds Payne. McGee inside. Working on Collins. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. For the lead. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. That shot is off.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Capella. Ball against Young. Collins. It's good on the putback.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Ball against Young. Outside Crowder. Back to Paul. There's the triple. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
Bridges outside. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the pass to Williams. And he banks in the layup. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Paul with the ball. In the corner, Crowder with it. To end the cold streak. What a terrific move that was. Crowder's got 9 points.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area, knows how to get his shot.
Williams scanning the floor and taken away by Paul. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team second.
And here's Booker. He's got 5. Puts up a 3. Unable to get that one.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bridges kicks to Crowder. And the 3 off target.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Jang finds Gallinari. Outside Williams. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing up.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Atlanta leading by 6. They've got Gorgie Dang. Gallinari is out there with Hunter. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Williams at point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And they pick up 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball against Williams. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
Young outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Bridges up top. Takes the 3. Collins grabs the miss. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. 6-point lead. And the layup is good.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Sun shooting 43% for the game. Booker the pass to Crowder. Tries from the block. No good from Booker.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And he commits the intentional foul. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Bridges with the steal.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Phoenix no good that time either. The Hawks leading by 8. Bogdanovich wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The drive by Booker, and Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
High post Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella dishes to Young. 6 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Booker. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Suns trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Young pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
The Suns running out of time. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
Team second.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th. Young against Paul to the left side wing. Shot clock at 5.
What I like about Collins defensively, he understands where he needs to be.
Ball's knocked loose. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Ball against Young. Crowder kicks to Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Misses the three.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Young pass to Reddish. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Young. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Booker looking around. There's the drive. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Booker looks to score and score often. When he's driving, never afraid of the contact.
He hits the second from the line. Crowder with the steal. Here's Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. Young inside. Defended by Booker. Capella the pass to Young. Rebounded by DeAndre. Booker with no one around. Offline with his 3. It's off. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David
next. And now, Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much, Brian.
Oh, and it's tough for defenses to stop Allie. Thanks for that. Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Kyle Lowry out there with Butler. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. Now here's Young. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Here's Young. Pass to Reddish. 2 on the clock. Some room here for Capella. Off the left rim and out. And here's Tucker. And here's Butler, defended by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich against Butler. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Over Bogdanovich. Butler can't get it to go.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Beyond the arc. Bogdanovich, no good. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Tucker. Off target from outside.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Off target with the 3. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, hey, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Here's Tucker following the score by Atlanta. Robinson on the wing. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Young. Down low. Here's Capella. Shakes him.
Bam's height and wingspan just smothering up the offense now.
Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's good from Butler.
Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
Butler hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Screen by Capella. Young from long range. And it's Miami with a rebound. Lowry with it. Outside Robinson. Fires for 3. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
I count 2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. Here's Lowry. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Here's Butler. And again, the Heat missing. The Hawks leading. Young with it, now guarded by Butler. Outside Bogdanovich. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella, the pass to Young. Clock at 6. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Hangs. And the layup is good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Up top, Young. Now here's Collins. Back to Young. Capella, the pass to Collins. Drops in the layup for 2.
And he really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there.
Outside Tucker. Butler against Bogdanovich. Back to Tucker. Right side Butler. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That three's off the mark.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Robinson. Shoots over Young. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Jimmy Butler out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. And that one's good. Young.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Lowry outside. Robinson finds Lowry. Back to Robinson. Butler on the wing. Money from the wing.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined. And that's a nice mid-range jumper.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Back to Young. Capella, screen on Lowry. Young, the pass to Capella. Over Robinson. And too long on the shot.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Lowry outside. Back to Butler. 4-3. It's not going to go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Young with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Pass to Reddish. And here's Young. Back to Capella. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. And he drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams Williams has got his first points of the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lowry against Williams. Robinson passes to Lowry. Outside for Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
Outside Gallinari. Williams from long range. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Delon Wright. That's his first foul. A line change here for Miami. There's a minute 26 left in the half. To the right side. Up top, Hero. Driving inside. And that one's good. Hero's got his first points in this one.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Williams in the post. Got a piece of it. 54 seconds left in the second period. Hero outside. Pass to Strus. Here's the 3. Rebound Atlanta. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Williams' shot is good.
Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
30 seconds left in the first half. Wright with a steal. Hero against Williams. Picked his pocket. Here's Hero. The 3. Here's Dedmon. Got a hand on it. He got it off in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a close game as we wrap.
18.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be
14.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
We've got Lou Williams. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Delon Wright, and it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Now here's Gallinari. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Here's Strus. Oladipo outside. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oladipo so strong and scoring even with the D, kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
Williams against Oladipo. And it's blocked by Dedmon. Williams passes to Wright. Second chance effort. No luck on that one. Well, Miami shooting just 37% in the game. Pass to Dedmon. Hunter against Morris. Kicks it to Hero for the lead. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Jang. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Hero outside. Over right. Hero no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Hunter with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Strus. Up top, Hero. Defended by Bogdanovich. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. There's Young with the 3, and it's Capella with the jam.
Capella taking a crack and stays focused on the rim.
Dwayne Dedmon, his first, team second.
The free throw off from Capella. Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Tries to keep it alive. Young with the defensive effort. On the push. Here comes Atlanta.
PJ Tucker. That's his second personal foul. Team third.
Free throw is good. Young.
And in just his second season, Trae Young made his first All-Star game in 2020. An amazing accomplishment. He finished second in assists, 4th in points per game, and is starting to cement himself as an elite offensive talent.
Now here's Lowry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Adebayo. Hey, rejected by Capella. Takes a step back. Young drawing the double team. Pass to Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Got a piece of it. Butler passes to Robinson. Back to Butler. Robinson with it. And it's Young picking him up. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Young. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Young's got 8 points.
Young's got just incredible confidence.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Tucker.
That's his second personal foul. Team third.
Right side Tucker. Butler against Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Butler passes to Adebayo. Trying to get back on track. Shoots over Capella.
Capella out there defensively, battling, trying to make an impact on that end of the floor.
And so it's Atlanta finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And let's take a look at Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Kyle Lowry out there with Butler. And it's Robinson in at the 3. And Reddish gets it to go.
quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
Now Lowry. To the wing, right side. Outside Butler. Let's go with a three. Knocks it down from distance.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Lowry outside. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Back to Adebayo. Young with it. Picked up by Lowry. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Atlanta with the ball. Young on the attack. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
6 to shoot. Back to Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. That shot wide open.
Man, bigs like Adebayo got to drain shots to keep the defense honest. Nice to see him working on that part of his game.
Pass to Reddish. Now here's Young. Collins outside. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Young. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Young against Butler. Out left to the wing. And again, Miami with a triple.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Outside Bogdanovich. Up top Young. Pounded by Adebayo. Pass to Capella. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Team second.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Reddish on the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 6. Capella, the pass to Collins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. Lowry against Young. Butler, a screen on Young. To the middle. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Young with it. Picked up by Lowry. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Pass to Tucker. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Capella with a block. Oh, got a piece of it. Reddish on the wing from the arc. It doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Outside Tucker. Now here's Butler. Tucker with a screen. Outside Robinson. 20 feet out. And that one hits the back iron.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Outside Tucker takes a three. The shot, no good. Left side, Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Heat.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. So this one belongs to the Hawks. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Now, here is O'Neal. Conley's shot is off. Young with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
And here is Conley. The 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Young with the ball. Nice move. The shot missing. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Mitchell. The shot from the low post is good.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Young against Conley. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Conley against Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
Bogdanovich, know what? Mitchell outside. Down low. Bogdanovich against Collins. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Again, the Jazz score.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now, here's Collins. Back to Young. To stop the run. Atlanta again missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Bogdanovich, know what? And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And Gobert drops them both.
Rudy Gobert is known as the stifled tower, and why not? He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
Conley feeling it out. Passes it to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Conley outside. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Back to Bogdanovich. Conley finds Gobert. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
The Hawks trail by 7. And a deep 3 from Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Trae Young. Wasted no time on that one. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. There's O'Neal with the 3. Collins grabs the miss. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Young up top. The pass to Capella. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And Mitchell drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Young, good.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
And here's Conley outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Gobert. He kicks to Conley. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Conley's got 7 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with him.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now here's Wright, guarded closely. Williams inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Off target at the rim. Here's Oni. To the wing on the left. Pass to Ingles for 3. That shot off, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Right side. Kicks to Hunter. Dishes it to Jang. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Lock at 6. Here's Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Jang, no luck. Jazz leading by 12. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Gay drives in.
You got to credit Zhang's defense. That miss didn't just happen by accident.
The kick out to right. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Back to Clarkson. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And Zhang kicks to Hunter. Zhang with a screen on Ingles. To stop the drought. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Hunter. It's stolen by Ingles. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Jazz leading by 14. Ingles passes to Gay. Launches it. Pass to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Jazz lead by 16. White looking around. Crosses over. And that's 2 points on the lane.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. There's the dish to Gay. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams passes to Zhang. And he uses the glass on the way. Zhang's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, the definition of a high percentage shooter. Terrific touch by Gorgui Zhang.
Here's Oni. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Wright. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The pass to Bogdanovich. Young against Conley. Over Young. That one wide left.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And the basket is good. Young's got 8 points.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. Now Conley. 7 points in the game. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
It's stolen by Gobert. And an intentional foul right there.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Conley. Fires from the line.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
Shoots from the right block. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Collins. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
At the line, Portland. John Collins. I count one shot. Utah timeout call. Which Celtic wants a t-shirt? Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancer. Give them a hand pass, your ATL Hawks dancers dance team.
And that one falls for Collins.
A mid-first round draft pick. Collins continues to make the teams that passed on him regret that decision.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Conley. They could use a bucket. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Bogdanovich passes to Reddish. The Hawks again can't hit.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And he gets it to go. Conley's got 9.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Young from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
Utah leading by 4. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Young outside. Back to Capella. Shot clock at 6. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Reddish with the slam.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 12 in the game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And Young kicks to Collins. Pass to Capella. And here's Reddish. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Back to Mitchell. He dishes it to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Gobert. Reddish grabs the rebound. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Jazz up 10. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Puts the move on. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Jazz leading by 8. Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. And he drives in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Young against Conley. Young inside. Capella kicks to Young. Over Conley. Young, no good. The Jazz shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Mitchell outside. To the right side. Outside, Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Conley. Over Young. Conley's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to Young. To the inside. Capella. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
The drive by Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots the 3. And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Utah Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
And there's the pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Capella covering. Gobert the pass to Conley. And the Jazz another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Collins. To halt the run. Misses from close range. Jazz leading by 16. Conley with it. He's picked up by Collins. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Atlanta timeout. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, That's what separates the good players from the great players.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Utah.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away. Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Jazz.
Mitchell outside. Goes up on the block. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Young outside. Outside Bogdanovich. With the crossover. And Young with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap...
welcome to the end. And these are two young teams. Rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Now here's Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Young. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Trae Young is such a natural scorer. I don't think the clock rattles him at all.
Pass to Booker. Up top, Bridges. Puts up a 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ball against Young. For 3, Collins knocks down the triple.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Outside Paul. Crowder goes in. Booker against Bogdanovich. Left side Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Out of bounds. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Crowder, the pass to Aiden. Back to Crowder. Outside Paul. All alone. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Always a threat to rise up on you. Chris Paul, one of the most complete players you'll ever see.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now here's Paul. 3-pointer, Bridges. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Young, the pass to Capella. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Here's Crowder. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
That's his first personal foul.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
Screen by Capella. Young with it. Now guarded by Aiden. Capella. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Aiden, a screen on Young. From the stripe. And it's Phoenix with another.
A solid shooter. Once CP3 sees available space, he's going to take that shot.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Collins. Paul against Capella. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. Collins, no good. The Suns have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Ayton passes to Paul. There's a minute 12 left now in the first quarter. Here's Crowder. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Atlanta has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Ooh, poked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Suns ball.
35 seconds left in the first. 4 on the clock. Here's Crowder.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Young, the pass to Collins. Capella with it. Young from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. It's Booker on the wing. And the Suns get another three.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Now here's Young. Over Paul. And that one's long. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Crowder finds Paul.
I love how hard Capella works on defense. Doesn't want to give up anything easy.
Young against Paul. Capella, the pass to Young. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Young against Paul. Here's Booker. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Here's a 3 from Paul. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team, and strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Now here's Young. And Booker pulls it down. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Atlanta timeout.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Suns dancers. All right, fans, that was your Suns dancers.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Paul against Williams. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Lou Williams.
DeAndre Ayton at the line.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. The Hawks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Wright drives it. The kick to Hunter. Back to Wright. Banked it in off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Paul against Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 6.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Paul against Williams. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
4th team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Paul passes to Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Lou Williams.
Smitty, you think of all the 6 Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, BA. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Crowder goes in. Yep, that one goes. Crowder's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Here's Williams. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Booker with the jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Jang. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And he makes the first. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And so he makes both from the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Payne against Williams. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That one misses.
At the line for your Suns,
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Jang. Back to Hunter. Up top, Gallinari. Saric covers. And here's Wright from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Jang. 3-pointer. The rebound by Shamet. To the inside. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. They're running. On up the court. The layup misses. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Johnson is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Shamet, and here's Payne outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Payne's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Capella, the pass to Young. Drives to the hoop. Soft touch off the glass.
assisted by
Young's got 6.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Pass to Shamet. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Lays it up and banks it in. Shamet's got his second basket of the night.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Now here's Capella. Collins finds Capella. Young with it, picked up by Saric. Collins inside, working on McGee. Right side, Young. Good. Give him 8.
This is Young's role. He's out there to score and to score often.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Saric. Now McGee. Back to Saric. Left side Johnson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Well, the Hawks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Young attacking. Three-pointer. And Reddish gets it to go. Reddish has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish, for a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
Here's Shamet. He's got 5. Back to Payne. And it's Phoenix with another.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
High post Young. Working on McGee to the paint. Here's Capella. Nice move. And he lays it in. Capella's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Beautiful work inside. Capella putting his hard hat on and going to work.
Pass to Johnson. A minute 29 left in the 3rd quarter. Payne, pass to McGee. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Reddish. Three-pointer, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Back to Payne. This one for 3. Saric, the pass to Payne. Up top, Johnson. Shoots over Capella. And here's Payne outside. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Young. 46 seconds left in the 3rd. And the basket is good.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Now here's Payne. He's got 5. Pass to McGee. Stolen by Capella. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And McGee with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. They grabbed their own miss. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Young inside. Back to Capella. And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Booker finds Paul. from about 19. And another basket for Phoenix.
You know, the pick and roll play is his forte. Chris Paul knows exactly what he's doing.
Young against Paul. Young with the bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Phoenix has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Paul passes to Aiden. Now Bridges. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Just 5 to shoot. No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Bogdanovich on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
On the wing, Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. Collins against Crowder. Out to Bridges. Shoots over Collins. Bridges misses.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Young, the pass to Capella. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Also, what touch they've displayed from long range as a team tonight and throughout this entire game. Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And it's Crowder missing.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Second team foul.
So it's Atlanta now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night. They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And make some noise for teacher time. All right, Lucas coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Paul finds Aiden. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. Young against Paul. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Paul passes to Bridges. Outside Booker. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Booker, good.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Paul against Young. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Hits the front of the rim and out. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And here's Bridges. Up top, Booker. Defended by Bogdanovich. Booker can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Pass to Capella. Young with it. 24 seconds left in the final quarter. To the wing on the left. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. So the Suns win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Here we go.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Butler, and the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Young looking around. In the corner, Collins with it. Takes it from 10.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
Pass to Tucker. He takes it in. Count it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And they're able to recover. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some air time.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time.
Tyler Hero.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Butler with the steal.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Young drives in, and it's Lowry with the rebound.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Atlanta again missing.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Lowry against Young. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. The kick outside to Butler. Puts it up from 15. Rebound, Atlanta. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Now here's Butler. After the miss from Trae Young. Lowry can't get it to go. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
In just his second season, Trae Young made his first All-Star game in 2020. An amazing accomplishment. He finished second in assists, 4th in points per game, and he's starting to cement himself as an elite offensive talent.
Now here is Lowry. Lowry a screen on Collins. Fires at the elbow. Butler no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Bogdanovich left side. Capella dishes to Collins. Back to Capella. Shakes Fakes him. He takes it up and lays it in.
I like it when Capella looks to score like this, especially when he's got that kind of positioning.
Now Hero is covered by Bogdanovich. Hero passes to Adebayo. Back to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young outside. From deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Tucker. Here's Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Hero's got 5 now. Outside Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Passes it to Hero. And they call the foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action, previous plays to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Gets it off. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're
all right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward.
You look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
And so Butler nails both of them. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Miami leading by 9. The pass to Hero. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near him. 2 points. That one goes. Tucker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man. And guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Butler. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Hero passes to Butler. Dishes to Tucker. Over Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal
That one on Collins.
Second
Clearly
team
a
foul.
foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Now at the line.
First free throw is good.
P.J. Tucker.
Both free throws good from Tucker.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Lowry against Young. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Gallinari. And a miss there off the inbound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Hero kicks to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Tucker finds Hero. Atlanta with the rebound. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Tucker the pass to Butler. Hero with it. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Tucker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Right inside. Now recovering, and Wright throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Hero passes to Butler. Back to Hero. Inside, knocked away. Tucker with the ball. He's got 9. Hero, no good. Right against Lowry, and stolen by Butler. 58 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry with the ball. Hero with it. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Gallinari with the rebound. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Here's Wright. And finished off by Wright.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Oladipo taking his time here. Morris outside. Right against Oladipo. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. The kick out to Oladipo. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
Right, the pass to Jang. Poked away. It's stolen by Oladipo. It's to Dedmon. And stolen by Wright. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Heat leading by 8.
Miami Heat.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Hawks, 16.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here's Oladipo. They'll bring it up for Miami. They've led by as many as 11 points. They've got Victor Oladipo. Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Vincent, and it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Passes to Dedmon. Shot clock at 5. On the high post. That one a little long.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Heat leading by 8. Now Oladipo. On the wing, Morris. No good from outside. Right with it. Guarded now by Morris. Right side, Williams. And Zhang kicks to Gallinari. They get a hand on it. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Oladipo against Young. Now the pass to Vincent. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Vincent. 6 to shoot. Oladipo against Young. And Capella sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor. Capella, just those first couple strides, getting him out, getting him up to speed in the fast break.
And here's Oladipo. Pass to Vincent. Young against Oladipo. Shot from the low block. Tries again. Outside for Robinson. Over to the wing. The Heat need to get a shot off. Dedmon finds Oladipo over Young. Oladipo misses. The Hawks trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Outside Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella sends a screen for Young. And the dunk by Capella.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
1:44 left to play here in the third. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Vincent. Capella covering. Here's Dedmon. The shot that time not on target. And Atlanta will come the other way. Young pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Oladipo goes in. And Capella sends it back. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Outside Robinson. It's Oladipo on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Oladipo's got 5.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Young pass to Capella. Nice move. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Oladipo outside. Pass to Dedmon. Out to Morris. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Heat have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Here's Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Hero from 1. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun.
And so it's Miami, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Outside Butler. Right wing, takes a 3. Tucker can't get it to go. Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Butler on the wing. Outside Lowry. Butler on the wing. Outside for Lowry. From 12 feet out. Another shot. Back to Butler. Driving to the basket. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
It's stolen by Adebayo. A 15-footer, and he comes up with the deuce. 10 points for Jimmy Butler. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. There's the pass to Hero. Now Adebayo shoots over Capella. Offensive rebound. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
Back to Young. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Butler.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Lowry kicks to Hero. Lowry passes to Hero. 5 to shoot. Over Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
Collins wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Adebayo finds Butler. It's to Hero. Back to Adebayo. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he recovers it. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Now Hero. And he goes in for the dunk.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game. Now looking to finish.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Looking to get it going. Young's shot is off. And so they foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
Look back at Miami 2020 in the bubble during that NBA Finals run. And Bam Adebayo averaging a double-double during the playoffs. Just such a huge factor for what the Heat did that season.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Third.
First free throw is good.
Hear about it much, but players who've had 5 or 6 seasons in the league, you wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
Young with no one around. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Lowry with the ball. And so it's the Heat winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Oh, say does that start?
And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, VA. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Now here's Young. Collins with a screen on Conley. Blocked!
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
The 3 from Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Collins with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Here's Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley. And he can't get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Basket counts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by Reddish.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Outside Young. Collins a screen. Young the pass to Collins. Over Bogdanovich. No good off the back of the rim. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Quick, loudest section wants a t-shirt. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your jazz dancers. Give the hand for jazz dancers dance team.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell to win the run. Sinks it from distance.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress of the shot clock, no problem.
Who wants a t-shirt? Dance your jazz dancers. Give the hand for the jazz dancers dance team.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Stolen by Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer, O'Neal. The rebound by the Hawks. Here's Reddish. Outside Young. Jacks up a 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Mitchell. Hits the target from 18 feet. Mitchell's got his second basket on the night.
Well, the mid-range game is a comfort spot for Donovan Mitchell. Sometimes it's the thing that gets him going offensively.
Here's Young. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Utah has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Capella with a block. Here's Reddish. Checked by Mitchell. Hey, one heck of a crossover there. Reddish has got his second basket.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Outside Mitchell from behind the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young. Here's Capella. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Outside Mitchell. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks ahead, leading by 1. Quarter number.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Hawks. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Gobert. Nice move. And Gobert with the stuff.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
The Hawks trailing.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Pass to Mitchell. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Gobert. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Atlanta is shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Young with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Young, the pass to Collins. And a miss there on the triple. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovich.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Young, the pass to Collins.
Really poor pass there, guys, and the D did a great job.
Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Here's Young. And he banks in the layup.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
From deep, Conley connects from downtown. And the Jazz lead by 6.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Here's Young driving in, and Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Conley against Young. Bogdanovich from long range. And the middle aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, BA. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Conley. Oh, they get a hand on it. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Young. Capella, screen on Conley. There's Young with the 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Young, the pass to Collins. That one goes in. And now just a 2-point Utah lead.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Conley. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Jang. Here's Wright. Here he goes. And a two-handed jam.
Well, Gorgui Dieng is a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
Utah has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Wright against Conley. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the 2-man slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul.
Free throw good. Hunter. A line change here for Utah.
DeAndre Hunter at the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Takes it inside. The shot by Oni, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Wright. Pass to Hunter. Outside for Gallinari. Back to Hunter. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at point guard. That's the group for Utah right now. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Williams for the lead. The rebound by Whiteside. And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Here's Wright, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Gay attacking. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Steps back. Williams against Clarkson. Back to Wright. There's the steal. Tipped. Gay outside. Clarkson finds Whiteside. Can't get it to drop, so Atlanta will take it the other way. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. Back to Jang. Outside, Williams. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. That one's on Clarkson.
Shooting for Atlanta, Lou Williams.
The free throw drops for Williams.
Boy, the utility of Lou Williams is absolutely tremendous. This guy can start, but he's obviously spent the majority of his career as a sixth man.
And he nails the third. Utah leading. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. On the wing, Clarkson. Back to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. On target from range. Gay's got 5.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Whiteside against Wright. Pass to Jang. And the layup falls. Jang's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, the thought was Zhang would never be much of a scorer, but I think he's changing people's minds.
Here's Honey, hounded by Wright. And here is Ingles. To the inside. Whiteside. Got it. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Hunter on the wing. Back to Williams. And there's the drive. And Whiteside with a block. Clarkson outside. Out to the right wing. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. It's Williams, high post. Gay's there. No coverage that time. He's got 5.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Clarkson outside. Takes the 3. And it's Gay with the miss. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Right side Young. A shot from the high post. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich. The second chance points on the tip in.
And maybe they made some adjustments at the half. I mean, they're finally executing offensively.
Outside Young. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Guarded by Capella. Outside for Mitchell. The three is up. And his fifth make of the game in 12 attempts.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Young, the pass to Capella. Good D by Gobert.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Mitchell can't get that one to fall. And so it's Utah up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift.
Your Jazz Dancers. Extra
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Now Conley. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 11.
In the first half, they shot a little over 30% from the field. But since the break, they've really managed to improve in that area.
And he recovers it. Pass to Young. Over Conley. Clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
And Atlanta shooting only 36% so far in this game. Little turnaround. Count it.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell from deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Young on the attack. Here's Reddish. Left side, Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Over Bogdanovich. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Reddish. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got 5 rebounds tonight. Gobert on the high post. Now here's Mitchell. Crafty move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first
That one on Capella.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
You know, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
1:51 left in the final quarter. Gobert against Capella. Gobert passes to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Back to Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Mitchell against Capella. Here's Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley. Counted from distance.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Young. A good-looking shot from the wing.
The mid-range can be tricky for Young, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Young against Conley. From deep. Capella with a rebound. Outside Young. Here's Reddish. Young, the pass to Capella. And here's Young. Launches a three. And no good. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A clean win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.